Spit your game.
TV. 413 is the area. If you come from out of town, respect your barrier. Disrespect, get laid down, we'll bury it. If not, luckily your homeboy carry us. I just think, but as long as you in my city, show bitches no pity, no love, tough titty. They ain't pretty. Head game stupid, never witty. Double bitch on the toilet. It's my nigga Paul.
What's up? It's your boy Paulie Paul, and I'm here with Aki-Akbar, and this is Spit Your Game TV. Exclusive.
Hush, then fuss, you let her rush to your cop. Guess you cuffing dirty birds like an undercover cop. Pops is the reason why you niggas turn to pops, and the main pop be the same pop. Who will get you popped?
Alright, first, I'm Aki-Akbar, AKI-AKBA to the R. Basically, it means I am great. And I'm from North Carolina, a small city called Laurinburg. Big ups. But I lived out here, Springfield, Mass, most of my life. My mom and dad decided to come out here. It's more integrated. They said more in the South, and the education was better, so better living. And I don't got my Southern accent no more, so it worked.
Which place would you say had the biggest influence on you and your music?
Out here. Out here, I always wanted to go back down south ever since we moved up here, but being out here, listening to Tupac, Biggie, Wu-Tang, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Dre, I was mainly on a West Coast type artist, like fan. Like, back then, this household was divided. Me, Tupac, everybody was Biggie, Hit 'Em Up came out, I was like, yeah, and what, and what.
Used to go by the name of Christopher. Let people know why the change in the name.
Aki-Akbar was basically something. I was still Christopher. People would still call me Aki-Akbar, but Aki-Akbar was mainly at that time. I was partying a lot, and he was the wild nigga. So at the same time, it just became me. I know I'm off the leash. There's no reason for me to have a filter anymore. I just seen a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit recently, and it was like, fuck it. It's like, I'm here to drop bombs. Aki-Akbar.
That's what's up. I don't know if this is a rumor, but I heard you dropped a diss track to someone a while back. And they dropped a diss track back to you?
Only thing that pops in my mind, it wasn't recent, but it was like a couple years back when Sheldon was doing the whole like it or not thing. Like a year after mass incarceration, somebody has said something in a diss track. They has initiated it first, but they basically attacked Sheldon, and then like it or not, and then me. Which I didn't kind of release a diss track, but I had a song. I don't even know if it got released, but I know I performed it. So
okay, so it was never released, but it was performed out to the public.
Yeah. Okay. But it was basically just some little ish, just blown in the wind. It was nothing big.
So that was like a old.
I guess he thought we were stepping stones because he was supposed to do a deal with Sheldon as far as a beat or something, a beat or a track, one of those things. It didn't fall through because we wasn't feeling his vibe, and they got mad, found a studio obviously because he released the diss track. Then I responded, and I responded in a live event though, but after that it was just thrown under the bus.
Didn't really turn out to.
Yeah, he didn't do anything, he was just spitting bars, so
kept it on wax.
Right.
That's what's up.
Kyrene Sabar, shout out, Wake Up Team. I've engineered most of his tracks. Like, I would say at least 70% of it. But he's one of them artists that when it came to beats, it was easy to relate with him because me and him like the same style of music. And he's a hardcore Nas fan. And if anybody listens to him, you can kind of get the hint. But I'm not saying he sounds like Nas, but he's spitting knowledge.
Right.
And the type of beats that you would picture Nas on, that's what he's on. Sheldon, Alexander, Gaynor, Togolese, me and him, we've done multiple things, projects. As far as him solo, he got his multiple studios he go to, but working with him is very easy. Me and him, we collab all the time creatively. We also working on something called Jesus and Judas. So if you like South Park, we're coming up. We want a creative team, an animator. Hit us up, Facebook.
So Jesus and Judas, how did y'all come up with that name?
We basically was thinking of the idea of how can we have fun with the Bible. Not in a disrespectful way, it's just have fun with the Bible. Because
do you think people will take it as disrespect?
Like I said, it's kind of like what's it called, South Park. So once you see the show,
yeah,
it's kind of offensive if you're a hardcore religious person, or you can't talk about Jesus like that, or Judas wouldn't do that, or that's up to y'all. But it's just all about fun. It's not really anything too wild, I don't think. No. But then again, like I said, if you watch South Park,
yeah. So some of the ideas came from the South Park, the cartoon?
No, it's like the inspiration, like, of being very vulgar, raunchy, and not holding back on how you feel. I mean, like I'm saying, it might sound offensive. Off rip, it's going to sound offensive. The show is called Jesus and Judas, but there's Black Jesus on Adult Swim. Like, if they can get away with Black Jesus, we can get away with Jesus and Judas. I've also produced TMG, Champ Season when that came out, produced some of the beats, and I've engineered all the tracks. I wasn't on none of it, but just to have the whole team here, because I went to school with most of them, a few of them, you know, they linked up with the team at the time. Replay, shout out Replay, Freak, Bobby, Jake Clapp. Yeah, I know Touch Money. There's more, but those were the core that I was working amongst. Their vibe, studio was live. So it was real. You know, it wasn't no phony shit. So the music, you can take it however you want, you know, but the niggas, if you wasn't living that life, you wouldn't be spitting it.
Or so they really live what they're rapping about. Yeah,
they live what they rap.
How do you feel about rappers that rap about things that they don't live?
Like in the case with Slim Jesus.
Yeah, I was just about to mention him as one of the prime examples.
I give him respect for stating in the interview that basically he's not about that life. Because you got motherfuckers who will hop on a track and then on the interview and claim that they still about that life, knowing damn well
they not.
They go to a fucking public ass, suburban ass school out there that's fucking rich and fancy or whatever. It don't matter, but you know you're not living your life. And at least for Slim Jesus to come out and say that, I give him respect as an artist, because now I see where he's coming from when he raps. So it kind of can go hit and miss, but on his case, I didn't like it at first. I saw an interview, clarified it. Okay, I understand him now. Motherfuckers, boom boom, to say one thing, doom doom doom, show another thing, like Rick Ross.
Yeah, you kind of can't look at the person the same no more.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I never liked Rick Ross in the beginning, but to have that kind of credentials, like, you could be a dirty cop, but at the same time, you probably wasn't about that life.
Right.
Type thing. But he's going to keep saying he was gangster, and he's going to keep saying he's Rick Ross, even though Ricky Ross is locked up. Or is he out?
I have no idea.
Because if he was out, I would have been sued that nigga. But it's probably hard to sue Rick Ross because he got money now and he got Diddy. So But it's like I say,
So if you had the chance to sign with somebody, who would you sign with?
Fuck, I would like, if I know his doors are probably not, I don't know, they probably are open, but Eminem, I would like to sign with Eminem.
Why M?
Cause I feel like M would be that push, not like to feed off his energy or whatever. It's like he's that type. I would see that he can sense talent and he can know where there's growth. So if he were to listen and give me a chance, he'll notice that it's like, hey, Drake got his door open, he wants me in.
Have you been trying to sign with somebody, like trying to kick down the label doors?
No. I see that there's more money being independent because there's more flexibility. Because with a label, you're in a contract, but if my contract don't look right, you're not gonna get potential. You're gonna get something, but
you're not gonna get
potential. Yeah.
Did you write any music about your experiences in jail?
I actually did. I wrote a whole, that's probably gonna be on the CD too. I got a song called I Ain't Going Back. That song right there is basically what